In this video, we're going to be using PAA Droid and the Karve stainless steel with the G plate. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back for another video. I'm your host CDB, and boy do we have a good one today, so thanks so much for joining me. Before we get into the video, I want to remind you that this video is brought to you in part by our friends at Leaf, and if you would like to get 5% off your Leaf order, use discount code IAMCDB. And remember, Leaf Shave, care about the places you care about. All right, let's get into the shave today because man, I have been waiting for this. And I made an unboxing with this PAA Droid. I aired it a few hours ago, so go check that out if you want to see the unboxing. I am so happy with this. This is a scent that I asked Douglas to make at PAA, Douglas and Fran, and it smells like this, which I am told has been discontinued. And this for me was one of the best aftershaves from a classic brand of all time. The way the scent comes across to me is like Creative Ventus, but it's not a Creative Ventus dupe. The notes are not the same. Some of the notes on this are, it's citrusy, fruity, floral. It's got patchouli, caramel, wood, vanilla. It is beautiful. It smells just like this Floyd Black, which is just phenomenal. And I'm so thankful to Douglas and Fran for making this. It's called Droid Black. It will be available this coming Saturday, and man, they nailed it. They nailed the scent strength medium. Now this one was sent to me. In fact, they sent me a bunch of stuff as a thank you for recommending this and twisting their arm to make it for a long time. This is probably several years in the making, and so I'm really happy with it. Anyway, so this is the CK6 formula, which comes to you for $24.95 for 5 ounces. And on a cost chart there, that is a fair price of $4.99 per ounce. We'll show you the ingredients right here. This is a vegan soap, scent strength right at that medium level. Oh man. And what a scent this is. What it does remind me of is Creative Ventus. So if you like Creative Ventus, you may like this. And certainly, if you like Floyd Black Classic, which now I'm told is discontinued, you're gonna love this. So be on the lookout Saturday, and we look forward to using this today. It's gonna be awesome. The razor for today is also awesome. This is the Karve stainless steel with the G plate, which is pretty doggone efficient. So we're gonna have a nice shave today, I do believe. Let's get right into it. There's no need for delay. Gonna mist the face with our Glen Helly mister and get out our APShaveco brush, which I like. I like this brush a lot. It's got a cashmere knot, and look at the glory of that. Well, it's kind of hard to work with the light in here, but trust me when I tell you, there is a sheen on this lather in our Captain's Choice bowl. It is glorious. All right, let's get after it. This is going to be a nice one. Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. And let me ask, are you a fan of Floyd Black? I have been for probably somewhere around 10 years, something like that. I love it. It was always my favorite aftershave from a classic brand. It comes off like a nice modern clone, which I like. It's really good. And Douglas and Fran, as they often do with the homage to classics, nailed the scent. This is spectacular. It really exceeded my expectations, and I had very high expectations for this one because I'm the one that asked them to make it. Just like in the case of Awesome Sauce, I always wanted that Perazzo green aftershave scent in a soap. And now we have the fantastic Floyd scent in a soap as well, and I couldn't be happier about it. This is a great day for me. And it's great because yesterday wasn't really a great day, so I'm so glad to be using this today. And man, this is going to be a good one. I know I'm a little excited today. I hope you'll forgive me. I don't know, sometimes scents make you happy and soaps make you happy and just shave gear makes you happy, and this one certainly does it. And this one does too. The Karve, I just recently got this. Has some nice blade feel and efficiency. It is Karve's most efficient offering. And what I found about Karve was I needed efficient plate in order for me to appreciate the razor. Don't do what I did and get a Karve razor and get a plate that's too mild and give up on it. Always give your gear a fair shake. And I made that mistake with Karve, because I think I had maybe a B and C plate, and that just wasn't as efficient as I would like. It shaved perfectly fine, even on B and C, but I wanted more efficiency, and so I got rid of the razor. And then later, Jack from the virtual groom room actually sent me a Karve razor with more efficient plates, and I have bought 2 Karve razors since that time. So thank you, Jack. Jack was like, "Oh, I think you didn't try the right plate. This is an amazing razor," and Jack was right. So thank you, Jack. We appreciate you. Man, what a nice scent this is. And as you can see, the razor is rinsing clean. I've been hitting on that quite a bit lately. When you're rinsing your razor, it should be rinsing clean, and that will be a sign that you've got adequate hydration in your lather. If it's sticking to the razor and it's not rinsing cleanly, you might not have enough hydration in your lather. And I say that for the benefit of the new folks who are watching, because we have a lot of new viewers. Thank you. By the way, if you've been traditional shaving less than, say, 6 months, comment below today. Let me know who you are. We want to welcome you. And I ask everybody else, all you veteran traditional shavers out there, when you see someone comment below, please welcome them. You know, we want to welcome new folks to this style of shaving and make them feel welcome and make it a really nice place for everybody to come and just enjoy themselves, and of course get fantastic shaves. Ultimately, that's what it's about. But also slowing down, taking your time, enjoying the scent. Like the scent today is just fantastic. PAA nailed it. There's just no question about it. I mean, it's I only have 2 thumbs. I wish I had a lot more, because I would give it 10 thumbs up, because it is right on. And I'm so glad that they took my suggestion. Oh man, first pass was excellent. The razor was excellent. The soap was excellent. It doesn't get any better, to be honest with you. So this is an excellent way for me to start out the day today. I've been looking forward to this. In fact, I'll tell you a story. So Douglas sent this about a week ago or so. And when I left, it's about a 4.5 hour drive from where I live to my parents' house here. And I got like 25 minutes into my drive and realized I forgot my Droid box. You know, the box with all the Droid stuff in it. I turned around and went back and got it. Even though I was, almost 30 minutes into my trip, I was like, I gotta have it. I can't miss this release, and miss the opportunity to tell people about this. And by the way, if you follow me on my social media accounts, which are listed below, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I will tweet and put on Instagram and so on, or my Facebook business page, when this comes out, links. And I'll also link below today, just sort of a generic Droid products link for you. But I'll let you know when this releases. And also, I want to tell you also about the PAA app. They have an app for iOS and Android, and they're going to do some releases exclusively on that app. Actually, they dropped a card in there. So, well, if I held it up the right way, that would be helpful. Check out that app and get it, and you'll probably get notification for releases, and also some releases will only be available via the app. So check that out if you please. Your choice, of course. I, of course, downloaded it. And we had Douglas and Fran on Real Talk, actually last week or whenever. The last Real Talk show, let's put it that way. And I will link that below. Maybe I'll pop it up in one of the corners here for you. That was really fun. We had a good time with them. Answered many questions. Oh man, nice. The Karve G definitely brings the efficiency. But for me, and this is just for me, I still don't think it feels particularly menacing. Like it's not a razor that I feel like I have to be super careful with. There's only one razor that I own now that sort of falls into that category, and that's the Sterling Hyper with the hyper efficient plate or hyper aggressive plate, HA I think it's called. That one, I feel like I gotta be careful. Just about every other razor I've owned, I can just do what I normally do, which is just shave and not think about it, regardless of how efficient it is. But that one, you can just feel it and you're like, okay, that one will let you know. You got to be careful with it. The Karve, I don't think, even on the upper plates for me, and this may differ for you, of course, it doesn't feel like I need to slow down or, you know, really be super careful. Although you should always be careful when you're putting any sort of sharp object to your face, regardless of how mild or efficient it is. You should always be careful. But what I'm saying here is this one still feels intuitive. It doesn't feel, even with the efficiency, it's efficient without slowing me down or making me feel as if I have to slow down. And I like that. And it has proven, I mean, I'm 2 Karve razors later. You know, Jack sent me the first one, then I bought 2 other ones. So that tells you how I feel about Karve. It is a phenomenal razor, and it's well priced too. This one is $162, which for stainless steel is not bad. It is well made, and the threading on the Karve is the best I've ever felt on any razor. It is so smooth, it's silky. We're doing 3 passes today, of course. We have to, because this is just so enjoyable. I'm not going to deny myself today. All right, and there we go. Everything, all the equipment today is top rate. And so again, this comes out Droid Black on Saturday. And I imagine this is going to be a big release for PAA. I think you're going to see a lot of people using this, and rightly so, because it is a fantastic scent. And in my opinion, just my opinion, it's the best scent ever from a classic brand, because it's a modern, the way people always describe this was like a clone, but it is really, really nice. And it has, for a long time, been my favorite of the classic aftershaves, even though this one has only been around, I can't recall, 10 years maybe a little longer. It's not been around a long time. But it's by a classic brand, Floyd. And sadly, we've been told it's discontinued, so that's a bummer. But the great thing is, PAA's brought it back. They have the aftershave splash too, the Star Jelly, they even had body powder, like non-talc powder, which, go check out the unboxing. I'll pop it up in one of the corners here. And also, PAA, or Douglas, I think in particular, wrote another story, which you can get in the ebook. And so along with the story came this coin, which is really cool. You can take it out of this plastic, but basically this is a decision maker. You can flip it, like, do I want to use the Star Jelly today? Flip it, yes, no, it's pretty cool. So I like that. All right, let's get on with our final pass here, so we're not making a super long video. I want to thank you all for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Oh man, that feels nice. I don't think I mentioned the blade. Gillette Nasset is the blade today. It has become one of my favorite blades. It's nice and sharp. It's not crazy expensive, not like the Feather. And so I think if you like the Feather blade, the way the Nasset feels, I think it feels sharp. Now, I don't know on the sharpness test how it actually performed, because there is a website where they have sharpness tests for razor blades, but it feels similar to me to a Feather blade. Perhaps not as sharp, but for the price, which is about, maybe just a little over a third what Feathers cost, I think it's an awesome blade. And although I don't need any DE blades, just saw something fly across there. These are really, really nice, and I'll probably buy more just because I like the way they perform. And they seem to be a blade for me that performs well in almost any razor I use. Now that said, I'm not super finicky about blades. If I have a bad one, I'll know it, but typically I can get along with most DE blades. But the Nasset, I think, is particularly good. And boy, this is a nice shave today. This is just really a great way to treat yourself. Oh, I want to mention, of course, I announced the other day that Leaf is sponsoring the channel. Thank you, Leaf. There were no stipulations with their sponsorship. In other words, I don't have to like Leaf products. I don't have to say anything in particular. It's just like, hey, you know, we want to partner with you. We appreciate that you've been a fan of Leaf and you have made tons of videos for Leaf, and we want to help you and partner. And I was like, thank you very much. What do I need to do? And they're like, you don't have to do anything, which was perfect for me because, you know, if there are lots of conditions and stipulations, I wouldn't do it. And I should also mention, I've been asked to do this before with other companies and I have declined because if I'm going to take on a sponsor for this channel, it has to be a product that I use personally because I don't want to endorse any product that I don't use personally. And you know, Leaf, I use all the time. You've seen it here. So it was a perfect fit for me. So thank you, Leaf. And we're going to be making some upgrades to the channel as a result of that sponsorship in part. And also, those of you who are Patreon supporters, thank you as well. You are also making this possible. And of course, just those of you who come by and give it a view and a like, I appreciate you. Subscribers, you all make it possible, really. I couldn't do this without you. I really couldn't. And just like that, that was an exceptional shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, troubles with a fantastic scent. You can't beat this, folks, I'm telling you. All right, let me rinse. We'll come back, get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we are back, and off cam we did a warm water rinse to remove the soap, and then we applied our Razor Rock Travel Alum, no stings. That was a nice, smooth shave. No nicks, cuts, creepers, weepers, irritation, bubbles, or troubles, which is what we shoot for every single day. Excellent shave today. Following the alum, we did a cool water rinse, and then toweled off with a Lancaster towel prior to applying the Magic made by Witches, Thayer's Witch Hazel. Exceptional shave today with Droid Black from PAA. It exceeds all my expectations. Now we have that classic Floyd Black scent, basically forever, or as long as PAA is in business. This is awesome. Thank you, Douglas and Fran, for making this. And folks, this will be on sale this coming Saturday, and it is excellent. I'm telling you, if you like the scent of this, get this. And don't even think about it. Just get it because it is fantastic. The razor today was also fantastic. This is Karve stainless steel with the G plate. I don't know if you can see the G in there, but anyway, it's the G plate. Really nice, efficient Gillette Nasset blade. And what we're going to do now is finish things out with the Droid Splash or aftershave cologne. What I always like to do, and sometimes I forget, but I pour my splashes out of the back so that way the alcohol doesn't run down the front. It's usually not a problem these days because the labels aren't as susceptible to being ruined, but that's a tip for you new folks. Pour down the back just in case. Oh man, whew, that smells great. And they nailed the scent on this. Oh, really, really nice. And also they sent the Star Jelly. Normally I don't use it, but you know what? If we can get it primed, it'll probably take 40 days and nights. There we go. We're gonna use some Star Jelly today. Why not? Why not? Let's go ahead and use it. We have it. Oh yeah, it smells nice. Ooh, you just can't beat it. Oh, and so finally, we're gonna finish things off with the EDT. Thank you again, Douglas and Fran, for sending it. We'll give ourselves a couple of shots of that. Just like that, we are ready to go. Droid Black, folks. Awesome, awesome. 2 thumbs up, 10 thumbs up. Thank you so much, folks, for joining me. Until next time, I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way. And as always, God bless.